3, 2, 1.
All right, my young and the Restless fans, yeah, we got to dive into today's sizzling episode. And why? Because we got to buckle up. We got Claire standing her ground, Nate making bold moves, and a whole lot of Abbott Victor drama simmering in the front burner. I'm going to give you a few highlights and then we'll dive deep into this episode. First, we have Jack and Diane home sweet war zone. We have Kyle and Claire love in the time of Victor Newman. We also have Amy's health scare and a secret son revelation, and then the big showdown. Amy actually faces Holden and not her son Damien. So without any further ado, let's unpack this episode for February 6th. So we start off over at the Abbott estate where Jack and Diane are basking in their family newfound stability. And let's be real, that's a rarity in Genoa City. They're also low-key shipping Kyle and Claire, which is just adorable. But Jack, being Jack, is convinced that Victor is sharpening his claws, ready to pounce on their son's happiness. Diane, however, thinks that he's overreacting as usual. Cue the nostalgia trip, because we got Diane reminding him that he survived Victor's wrath before, especially when it came to Nikki Newman. Now, Jack takes a moment to check if that was a dig. Old Diane, yeah, she never changes. But just when we think that we're in for a cozy Abbott coffee chat, Diane drops a bomb. She wants to redecorate the estate. Jack's reaction, utter horror. He is still traumatized by the time Gloria turned it into a Vegas lobby. Diane assures him that she just want a refresh, but he's giving, let me run this by the family vibes. Translation, yeah, he's stalling. Then, luckily, Tracy swoops in. She actually agrees that the house could use a little updating. The question, though, is will Jack cave? So I guess we got to stay tuned. So now we got Kyle and Claire living in the blissful love bubble, strolling through the park and talking about how wonderful life is. But of course, no Abbott-Newman relationship is complete without Victor lurking like a storm cloud. Meanwhile, over at Society, Amy and Audra are catching up when Amy suddenly gets woozy. Panic ensues and Audra tries to rush to her safety. And then enter Nate, who is dealing with his own web of secrets. He's been connecting with Holden, a.k.a. Damian, because everyone in Genoa City has at least two identities, trying to piece together a long-lost family mystery. They discuss how Amy used to work for his late father, a PI who specialized in tracking people down. Boy, the layers of secrecy keep stacking up. Holden is wary, grilling Nate about Amy's involvement. But before things got too deep, Nate gets Audra urgent text about Amy, and off he goes. So then Holden meets up with the real Damian, and they talk about their conversation and the information that Holden was able to get out of Nate. He said not very much, except the fact that your mom used to work with his dad. And so Damian is like, well, that's got to be an interesting connection. We need to find out more. And of course, he gets a phone call from Nate to meet him at the penthouse. So now Kyle and Claire run into Nikki, and Kyle proudly declares that Claire is practically an honorary Abbott. Now Nikki listens to Claire gush about how much she adores Kyle, but we all know Nikki is bracing for Victor's inevitable rage spiral. Claire, bless her heart, refuses to let her grandpa ruin her happiness. She asks Nikki to work her magic and get Victor to back off, like that's gonna work. Nikki is skeptical, but hey, miracles happen in Genoa City, except when it comes to Victor. Claire even suggests a dinner with Victor to smooth things over, and Kyle's face says, Oh boy, this is going to be a disaster. Back over at the penthouse, Audra is fussing over Amy, proving that she actually does have a soft side. They reminisce about their shopping days, but Amy is full existential crisis mode, convinced that her time is running out. Audra and Nate refuse to let her give up, with Nate even offering her a place to stay and a doctor to see, but she refuses. But the real kicker, Amy's estranged son still won't see her. Nate urges her to tell them the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and after some hesitation, she actually agrees. So then Nate sets up a meeting inviting quote-unquote Damian to overhear the full truth. Holden arrives, suspicious as ever, while Amy stays hidden upstairs, where we see a little flirtation from Holden to Audra. Audra ignored that. Just when we're bracing for a slow burn revelation, Amy dramatically descends the stairs, takes one look at Holden, and demands, "Who the hell are you?" Okay, so there you have it. Yes, that's it for today's drama pack episode, folks. Will Amy's son accept her, the real one that is? Will Claire's dinner idea be a total disaster? And will Diane get her home makeover, or will Jack clutch his antiques like his life depends on it? So we got to stay tuned, because the young and the restless and the chaos is always on the menu. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. Till the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, Soapies.